It should be going nice and slow right now. You don't want to go anything too quick, but you should be able to hold your right knee up, get it up as high as you can, at least up to your chest. Most kids, again, they only bring it up to here or so. Again, I want to challenge it up a little bit. Bring it all the way up to your chest, right? Keep your chest up, and my arms are always out as if they're making a V, right? Just like making a V. If they're ever out here like this, again, I'm bringing my upper body this way, and I might throw my body off balance here. And then when you're done, we're going to switch it up, so we'll do left leg. The best way to do this, again, if we set the kids up in lines, or if you bend our back slightly leaning forward, and we can keep our chest up. My arms are always in that V. I'm down nice and low. This is my hockey stance, right? So we're actually going to hold that stance, but we're going to only hold it with one leg. So I'm going to skate up, and you can alternate this again, of course, from left to right. I'm on my right leg right now. I keep my chest up, and I've got my left leg behind me without it dragging. Leg in front and getting it up high. You're going to stick it as straight as you can in front of you, and you're going to sink as low as you can on your left leg. So watch, take a few strides, I'll glide nice and low, stick my leg out, keep my arms out as steady as I can, and I'm almost sitting on the balls of my foot here when I'm doing this.
Toe would be right here. That is your inside edge on your left and right skate. Okay, let's take a look at outside edges. If you look at the picture, the outside edge is where your pinky toe is, underneath your pinky toe on the right and left side. That's your outside edges. Very important in skating. In backward skating, if you look on the right hand side, over here, there's a 45-degree angle.
And make a turn to stand up. We're going to ask him to focus on solely using his edges to help make those turns, but to sit down through those and drive his weight, leveraging his body weight right through his leg, which is his base of support, right through to his blade, helping him make a nice smooth transition from cone to cone. Okay? So, first up, Roddy, why don't you get started? Here we go. Inside edge turns going forward as he approaches the second one. Good. Here goes Matt, making his turn, coming around. Make sure to sit down through it, guys. Sit down, making a deep bend as Zach comes through. Good. Excellent. Great job coming through. Now, one of the things you're going to notice with players, natural tendency is going to be as a player comes through, they have to control their free leg, because their free leg is going to have a tendency to spin. If that does, once again, twists our hips, throws our body out of whack, and does not allow us to maintain our momentum going straight through our turn. Other part, as they make their turns, players are trying to get down as deep as they can, but if they lean too far over and don't allow their edges to do the work, they're forced to have to drop their other leg.
Doing the inside edge, okay, a lot of you guys have seen it before, where you're bringing your body around here, getting low on the inside edge, okay, and holding and making C cuts. What we want to look for, specific techniques when you're teaching this, is number one, knee bend, okay? Make sure that that player is nice and low, they're stable, the lower they get. So they have to bend their knees, and they have to hold it around. Next, you want to make sure their upper body is actually leading the way, so they don't get caught behind, the stick doesn't get back here, which will turn their shoulders out of the turn. You want to make sure the stick's in front and you're looking into your turns. So sticks down leading, we got our knee bend, our head's looking, okay? Next, we want that foot that's off the ice to be tucked nice and in close. So right in here, it doesn't get too far out, okay? It's not reaching, it's not behind, it's not way in front. It's tucked right in here, okay? Right in nice, and if you look, that's basically what our stride is. When we return, our skate comes back underneath our center of gravity. Alright, if you want to do a little bit more advanced drill, you can have them hold it all the way around, okay? Crossover coming out.
Balance and coordination ability with this drill. Skate backward with the feet close together under the body. The head and chest are up. Execute a C-cut with the inside edge on one skate. Immediately transfer weight to the opposite skate and execute a C-cut with the inside edge. Keep holding the edge on this skate while positioning the other skate off the ice. As the body swings around, step onto the opposite skate and push back. Keep holding this edge on this skate and position the other skate off the ice. The stick blade is down and under control. Alternate these C cuts down the ice, making sure to maintain the head and chest up and the shoulders level.
Players have to sit through each turn. By sitting, we're leveraging our body weight down through our base of support, which is our leg, into our blades and forcing us to cut that ice and glide through it a little bit more. Second thing, how do we do that? We have to force the kids to bend at the ankles. Allowing ourselves to bend at the ankles allows us to maintain our chest up, not getting bent over, and our free hands are steady. Especially for when we're teaching young defensemen with their edges, we don't want their sticks going over here and their hands moving all over the place. We want a quiet upper body, busy lower body. All right, Riley? Here we go, pal. Sitting down, and sit down through your turn. Sit down through the turn. Coming back, sit down through your turn. Sitting down through his turn. Right back up. Good. Sit down through your turn, and sit down through it, Matt. There you go. Get your weight over your base of support, guys. Allow your edge to make the turn. Allow your edge to make that turn. Excellent. Allowing the edge, smooth right through, and finishing up. We follow that up.
Now, so when I do this, last time when we were going forwards, I was ripping into the ice off my heels. Now, I'm ripping into the ice off of my toes. Most kids, again, they don't distribute their weight well enough so that it creates that full C, but almost little C's. I want to see a nice full C. So look how much I'm rotating my hips into this, right? And you can hear it. You can hear it into the ice. When I'm really ripping out and ripping and distributing our weight, we're only going to do it with one. So our right leg is going to rip while our left leg is going to glide here. So same type of drill. I keep my hips facing forward. I'm not going to turn them quite yet. I've got two hands on my stick and my stick is facing forwards, right? So right leg distributes, I switch.
Riley comes through. He controls his outside leg. His free leg is being controlled. Here comes Matt coming through. Push the weight forward, Matt. Get off your heels. Get off your heel. There you go. Allowing yourself to move forward. Here comes Zach. Same thing. Lead around the cone with your stick, Zach. Doesn't matter if it's coming to left or right. Stick leads through, right back and forth. Great job, guys. Now we're going to ask the players to do the same thing skating backwards.
To outside edges now, so really working on those heels as we're still going to be going forwards here. When I do this, again, my hips are really important. I've only got one hand on my stick on this side because, again, I want to keep my upper body nice and balanced here, right? But I'm always on my outside edge. I'm not just going through the motions, but I'm crossing that leg over and rip.
Ready? Go ahead, Riley. He comes through. Good. Coming right back through again. Excellent. Heads up. Good, Matt. Sitting right back around and through. Use your outside edge only, Matt. There you go. That's it, Zach. Right around. Good. Finishing through. Right back through. Controlling up his upper body. Great job, Zach. Now, for the coaches watching these,